ladies and gentlemen of the press, our comrade in Yoruba One Voice Coalition, citizen of Oduduwa Republic, we wish to formally present to you our overarching quest for an exit from Nigeria and the basis for agitation for Oduduwa Nation. As you are aware, President Goodluck Jonathan, on the 17th of March 2014 in Abuja, Nigeria, inaugurated the national conference with the hope of bringing solution to some of the problems that emerged as a result of 1914 amalgamation. However, because of the neglect and inaction regarding the submission of the national conference, the problem of national security, human rights, administrative equity, justice remain unresolved and continue to persist in violation of international law instruments. Based on the above, Yoruba One Voice, a coalition of Yoruba organizations in all 7 continents of the world, comprising of Yoruba from all walks of life, demand an exit from Nigeria for the following reason. Amalgamation Treaty. Moving forward from Amalgamation Treaty, which was hastily put together to serve the need of colonialists as opposed to the need and aspiration of the local people of Western Africa, which formally became recognized as Nigeria, and onto the 1999 Constitution of Nigeria, a byproduct of the said treaty. The abuse of power, imbalance in employment, political inequality, disregard for social institutions and structures, desecration of the civil service, and much more has continued unabated. The burden imposed by the unjustified and ignoble quota system policy, which has become the hallmark of abuse and domination, runs contrary to the spirit of equality and justice and inhibits individual from attaining his God-given talent and potential. The guiding principle and philosophy of Yoruba Nation is founded upon the tenets of learning and intellectual development, which continuously suffer constraint because of the said quota system. Economic growth is stunted in Yoruba land because of the policies that are incongruent and does not take account of the unique capabilities of Yoruba competency as was manifested in the economic and social management of the old Western regional government. The economic power and control over indigenous resources have been centralized, have in effect destroyed good sources of revenue for trade and tourism, which has continued to cause high unemployment rates and redundancies in Yoruba state. We, the Yoruba people, continue to experience gross violation of human rights in contravention of both 1999 Constitution amended and international human rights legal provisions, of which Nigeria is a signatory. The continuous criminal incursion and encroachment of our farmlands and village by terrorist cattle herders have remained unabated, with no prosecution of the unscrupulous and criminal element. Terrorism. For more than a decade, Nigeria's sovereignty has continuously been under armed attack by Boko Haram terrorist organization, classified by the Global Terrorism Index as the 3rd highest ranking terrorist organization in the world. As such, the terrorism issue in Nigeria has gone beyond the capacity and capability of Nigerian government, which has obviously and apparently negotiated support for the terrorist organization through obnoxious legislation and policies. The consequence of such policies remain the stronger regrouping of the terrorist organization in search of monetary compensation and rehabilitation from the government. This situation is further exacerbated by a prevalent cultural practices of male child neglect, characteristics of certain sections of the country, which further puts pressure on social relationship in Yoruba state, as witnessed by the large spot of beggars on our street in urban area in Yoruba street. Yoruba people's demand. The 1999 Constitution, like many before it, has undergone many amendments over the years, with the hope that no state will be in position to dominate or control the federal government and vice versa. Unfortunately, this amendment has fallen short of target and failed to address the highlighted problem faced by Yoruba state due to many factors. In particular, the composition of Nigeria National Assembly that is skewed towards a particular group in northern part of Nigeria, resulting in a decision by majority that is unrepresentative of the wishes, values, goals of the diverse people and nations in Nigeria. Our language, culture, history are no longer being taught to our children, while our resources are siphoned to promote the whims of domineering hegemony. We, the Yoruba people, have seen and experienced good administration and governance in comparative economies and nation, which will bring the same to bear to the Yoruba nation for the progress and development of generations to come. Following this, therefore, we demand the following. Peaceful decoupling of Yoruba territory from Nigeria. We, the Yoruba people, demand for decoupling of Yoruba territory. We are calling for referendum regarding our stated objective. Conclusively, it is the interest of Yoruba nation to exit current political format, in its place a Yoruba nation that will live peacefully with our neighbors in accordance with relevant international laws. We, the Yoruba people, thank you for taking out the time to attend this press briefing and pass our demand to the President of Nigeria, Muhammad Buhari. God bless Oduduwa Nation. Thank you, everybody. Dr. Shina Okonomo, Secretary General, Yoruba One Voice Worldwide.